Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. My name is TFG and tonight we're going to be seeing ERAU Esports versus UCF Knights. Now, they're the nation's second best CSGO team in collegiate esports. But can we possibly take the win, as our CSGO team greatly has prepared for this matchup? And it looks like we're going to get started on what I believe is Dust 2. And the players are currently getting into the server, but I did just want to mention a few things before we do get started. As you'll see by the scrolling slides, you can see the RSVP QR code for our show match hosted in the Student Union Event Center coming up this Saturday, November 14th at 5 p.m. Eastern. You're going to want to come out, obviously socially distanced, of course, but it's going to be a very fun matchup between ERAU's Valorant and CSGO team to see which team can take it out on each other's games. So both CSGO and Valorant will be played, and it's definitely going to be a fun matchup for everyone. And it will be streamed live here on twitch.tv/ERAU Esports, so watch for that if you're not able to make it to the live event. Mind you, this is a live event during COVID in the Student Union, and so we're going to have a lot of fun. But I'm going to throw it over to a short break as the players still get into the server. We're going to be starting it over on Dust 2, which is not a map that ERAU prefers to play. But can this all be a part of their plan, and can they take the dub tonight against the Southeast's best CSGO team? You'll find out shortly. Don't go anywhere.
I just wanna get to know better lights in Tokyo. Somehow hear it whispering that could be the one you're missing. I just wanna get to know better lights in Tokyo. Somehow hear it whispering I could be the one you're missing.
Alright, hello everyone and welcome back. And we're going to start off with the knife round. Now, there's not really much of a knife round as sides are determined. So it's going to be UCF. They're going to get the first map pick, or they have the side selection. So it will just be up to the remaining ERAU players to swap sides. There we are. All right. Now, this is, I'm going to assume, the map pick here of UCF. Let me know if the game audio is just a tad too loud. I wasn't able to fine-tune that prior. But we're going to be starting off here with the pistol. And we're going to see 6 flashes, make it 8 flashes here for Embry Riddle. Going to be voting for a lot of utility, as they're going to be making it quick over into the B bomb site, but it is entirely unguarded here, and all the flashbangs are going out, somewhat blinding up ERAU. And UCF, they're going to be going for an immediate retake. 2 flashes still up. They're pushing in. Fluffy Cookie goes down. Steedle manages to get one up into the tons. That's on the drive. 4 life in the smoke. Rascal finds the shot through smoke, but Mindhughes has something to say about it. Pushing out through tunnels. It's a 3-on-3. Pushing into mid. Mindhughes fires away. Virtual Roller gets 2 to stop the push from upper tons, and it's going to be the first pistol round going to Embry Riddle. Now, hopefully there are no audio issues. It's going to be a buy-up here from UCF Knights. Eagles MP9, 2 scouts. They have 3 sets of armor here. We see Galil's going in. It's going to be a push from the A site. 2-player sled looking to jump up on the cat, but the MP9 on site does quite a hefty bit of damage on the 4 life from Mindhughes. Blue Sky finding 1 with the Desert Eagle. It's into a 4-on-4, and honestly, I am definitely going to favor Kaz going for the Kukli shot. But these scouts are now going to be doing a ton of damage. Virtual Roller, the only one still with full health. And a lot of time needs to get ticked down on this bomb. Virtual, he's going to need to make a lot of shots happen. Boost up here. Actually, a running boost, but doesn't quite connect. Mindhughes with 2, but Virtual Roller goes down with the shot from the Deagle. It's now all down to the scout on cat, a Fluffy Cookie. And as he isn't tagged very much, he does miss a crucial shot. Hits 1 more with the bomb. Too far gone. It looks like it's going to be a second round. And Fluffy Cookie actually goes down to the bomb as well. And what was a very costly round, the MAC-10 for Mindhughes, picking himself up over $1,200. As I believe he got 2 or 3 kills there with the MAC-10. He's going to buy an AWP, and it's going to be down to UCF here. Fluffy Cookie does get tagged in mid. Oh, and so does Mindhughes, though. Now that scout is very dangerous in 1-shot range for Mindhughes. AWP could be dropped. Try pushing out here over on the bomb site. He does spot out Rascal. Takes a little bit of damage. Embry Riddle looking to play this slow. They know the UCF Knights are on an eco. Nade putting down Fluffy only down to 2 health. I believe 2 players there were spotted in long. Fluffy goes down, pushing out from long. Kaz does as well to the AK-47 of 4 life. And now 2 players defending on this B bomb site. Immediately, Steele gets the dink on the dry. And he'll find the kill. And now after at least 1 player spotted on B, Embry Riddle are going to be looking to go safe onto this A bomb site. Nice spray.
What a peek, man. Yeah, don't worry about mid, man. Yeah, brilliant.
Nope,
That's
and,
crazy.
Not sure why that.
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what he's looking at.
They're not too happy about that one. I will say that much, but cut that back over just to fix that real quick. Didn't realize voice was enabled. Managed to get a second with the P250. That's been doing some amazing work, but up on Cat Mindhughes will come in. And Embry Riddle taking their lead to 3-0 right now. And now the first buy round coming in for the UCF Knights. Can they respond? Utility looking good. They will not be buying an AWP. They're just going to go with 4 M4s. Spotted in mid. I'm not sure if Steedle saw anything. Found it in mid. It's Kaz. He's going to be getting fairly aggressive up on Catwalk. As Embry Riddle, they're taking some fairly good mid control. Just going to be playing late round here. I believe they know that UCF likes to be somewhat aggressive. And the spray from Exons comes in. I believe he spotted the second player who dropped down into CT, so It's going to be the advantage here for Embry Riddle, and now they're going to need to figure out where they're going to work from here. Flashing over onto A. Exons will move into mid. It's Blue Sky on site to defend. He's the only one here with a kit. So if the bomb is to go down on this B bomb site, or if Blue Sky is to drop it, and there it goes. But Exons did go down in middle, so advantage still for Embry Riddle in a 3-on-4. Retake's coming in, but we have an engagement here, what looks to be towards mid. I'm not sure if Virtual Roller's going to be ready for this, and he gets shot in the back. And 4Life will lose his life as well. Virtual thinking he can rotate for free, won't be able to do so, and now the advantage given over here to UCF Knights. But we see, I believe that's Dry pushed up here in this catwalk position. If he doesn't get caught out, he might be able to find something good for it. Nice headshot from Rascal on the Mind Hughes, and now it's all up to Dry. In a 1-on-3. He spots the first. Does connect. Down to half. The Molotov will be good for the time being. Oh, actually the smoke goes in. Wait, the Molotov's ticking down! Dry goes down to the Molotovs, and there is not enough time! The smoke was not good enough there from UCF. And Embry Riddle steals the round 4-0. And that round, it was not pretty. Not pretty whatsoever. You can put it up on the fridge. You can't take it to the bank. You can't cash it out, but at least it's a round on the board. And that's going to put UCF into an eco. And that's going to allow Embry Riddle to try and surmount a larger lead as they flash out onto the B-bomb site. First entry goes in. Fluffy Cookie spotted here in mid, and they're going to keep pushing this. One goes down. They see a second in CT. Nice shot from Dry. And another one in mid. Can he make it a third? Excuse me, make it a fourth. Is it Dry's ace to be had? And a nice ace from Dry there on the eco. And he'll take 5. In a very quick round, Embry Riddle's not messing around. But the buy, again, Blue Sky with the AWP. M4's in hand. Lots of utility here for the CT side. Actually, they've gone with the double op setup, which is actually a little surprising. So, whoa! Nice shot there from Blue Sky, though. Dry entirely blinded up. Some miscoordinated flashbangs. They're going to be able to fall back. However, utility not so well, but Embry is not ready for these AWPs, and they're already down into a 5-on-3. Now, Blue Sky is tagged low. 4Life does connect the shot. AWP retrieved for cause. So both ops still in play. Smoke across. Moving back. Going to deny Embry Riddle the ability to push onto site, and it's Rascal who holds from behind the box. Bomb looks like it's going to be able to go down. One Molotov remaining. Rascal peek. He finds one. Virtual Roller on the ramp. He gets a second, and Steedle from Cat finishes off 4Life in a fairly clean round, finally, for UCF. They'll retrieve the AWPs. And Embry Riddle, they'll be able to buy right back into this one. It's only going to be Mind Hughes, who will most likely be dropped an AWP. Actually, Mind Hughes is going to be going for the Tech 9. I'm a little surprised they went for such a full buy without giving him a rifle. Still 2 AWPs pushing up into mid. Rascal's going to go for it, but from lower tons, it's Mind Hughes. If he had an AK, it would have done more. Now, Dry can get one. Can he make it a second? He won't be able to. Trying to get back up onto the box to get an angle. Rascal will walk away with his life. Still have 2 players pushed up onto catwalk. 4Life is waiting for somebody to push out A long, but nobody's going to be there. Steedle spots out the AWP. Exon's unable to say him. He's going to smoke the angle. 4Life very keen on there's somebody coming A long. He's ready for somebody to push this angle, but nobody will end up being there. 45 seconds left into the round. Still 2 players on Cat here. It's Cause and Rascal. Exon's here with only a Molotov, so he has to connect. Puts Rascal down to 2 health, but he'll live. Molotov going in, 4 life rocks in, fully blind. And 3 kills there for Rascal. Get the scoreboard. Kaz not into it yet, but it's Dry who's leading the way here for Embry Riddle. And some of the heavy hitters have been Steedle and Rascal, mainly from working a lot of angles together between the AWP and Steedle, Rascal with the AK-47. Fluffy Cookie's going to push right up into mid. Now, it is an eco for Embry Riddle. He does get dinked in the meantime, and he is somewhat stranded. And he will finish off the kill, so it is a 4-on-4. That may be able to be retrieved. AWP in mid. Oz may get forced off this angle here on Cat, but he's trying to look for somebody to peek this lower ton's angle. Oh, nice shot from Steedle. So that is the rifle gone here for Embry Riddle. Glock, a Deagle, and a Tech-9 are all that remain. And Kaz gets his first kill on the match onto Virtual Roller from CT. Blue Sky, he's going to shoot down 1 for life. Very tagged up. Blue Sky will take the second. Very comfortable round here for the UCF Knights. And finally, we have a buy again here from the Riddle, but they're only going to be able to go for AK-47s unless Lion Hughes decides he wants to go with the glass cannon. No. They will stick to AK's utility. But they need to watch for the aggression that UCF is making. Fast push onto Cat. Blue Sky up mid. 4 life does get 1 and immediately traded out there. Look how long. Kaz not prepared for it. Dry does get 1. Advantage given to Embry Riddle. And A Long has been totally given up. Close here behind the smoke. I don't think Embry Riddle's going to be ready for it. I think they know that he might be on the other side of this, but they don't shoot through enough. Rascal gets 1, 2. Can he find a third? He will. Embry Riddle pushing through the smoke 1 by 1. And it'll leave Dry in a 1-on-3. He's entirely out-positioned here. Blue Sky on the other side of that smoke with the AWP. Will he get spotted out? He's dancing around it. He does get the first. Nearly pulls down for the second, but the spray doesn't connect. And Rascal, he finds 4 kills in the round. Absolutely amazing from him to hold and lock down this catwalk position. And so far, the aggression from the UCF Knights has just been working so well. And it's really allowing them to get early advantage. And Embry Riddle is barely even able to make it onto any of these sites. Deagle does connect for about 100 points of damage combined on the Blue Sky and Rascal, but nothing else as Dry goes down. Exons and Mind Hughes taking a little bit of damage. And it just seems like Embry Riddle, they're once they clear an angle, they're very confident in it. Fluffy Cookie pushing into tunnels, and they're going to be pushing up. They actually get the op down on the Steedle from CT. They're going to keep taking the fight. Kaz gets 1, Blue Sky gets another, leaving Mind Hughes with the AWP. He had the right angle, but he was not ready for the running peak that Fluffy Cookie made. So now, from what was a 5-0 lead for Embry Riddle, UCF will now tie it up. AWP out for Mind Hughes. Oh, nice shot there. So, does get the first. AWP down for the time being as 4 players push out of the long angle. Kaz gets 1. Exit trades it out, but Rascal with the beautiful spray down. Embry Riddle can't connect. And Fluffy Cookie, even though that wasn't really through the smoke, we'll count it. And Dry in another 1-on-3. Pushing out from long. AWP on the angle. And Blue Sky will pick it up pretty clean. Embry Riddle, honestly, looking like they're missing a lot of shots. A lot of these essential trades that really could be keeping these rounds close aren't happening. You allow Rascal to miss a bunch of bullets on his spray and finally connect. 4Life can't make the shot. We saw there pushing Rascal on Cat. One by one by one, they can't take him down. They had the right idea at first, but nothing was able to connect. And now Riddle on Tech 9, pushing up and towards mid. He's getting pressured. He doesn't connect the first shot. Now Fluffy Cookie's here. Pistol doing work. Steedle actually gets 2 with it. They finally trade it out from behind. Bomb will be able to go down. AWP dropped. Here we go. A little swap of the weapons. Exon spots the AWP, but I'm worried about the push from Tons. Oh, a nice shot. I wasn't even sure how that connected. Exons not sure where he is. From Tons, Exons does not have the AWP, so he has to connect the headshot here onto Kaz. Time is ticking, but it's not going to be enough. I'm not sure why he threw the AWP away. But a close eco there. Down into the one-on-one. The money is extremely strong here for UCF. As it is now for Embry, but they need to put some rounds on the board if they want to try and win out this half. Now on T, really, it's going to be nice to get 6, 7 rounds. If you can win the 8 here, you're good. But mind you, he's holding in the open. Gets 1. Seedle gets a second. Now they keep taking the fight with the AWP. We're down into a 3-on-3 though by now. Steedle does connect 2 with the op. Fluffy Cookie pushing towards the top mid. 4Life does get spotted out. There's 2 here. He has the bomb. If he goes down, this could be disaster here for Embry Riddle. Dry still with the AWP holding into mid here, trying to cover all angles. And it looks like UCF are going to be looking to maybe play more towards a retake here on this B bomb site. Rascal worried about the catwalk position, but it looks like... Oh, Dry actually finds a shot from spawn, but 4Life not prepared for the angle in mid. Flash coming out a little too late. Kaz does get 1. The bomb is in his possession. Now Flash coming in, it doesn't fully connect. Kaz does get the spray. Dry pushing in, he sits close. Dry does get 1. Can he make the second? Rascal holding close. CT, here he does it! He finds the flick onto Rascal. And finally, does he find a clutch? He's had 3 attempts, but he'll make the 4th. And a nice shot there from Dry for Embry Riddle to pick up 6. They're going to be feeling good about that one. And now they have the ability to take back this half, but they have to take this round. Mind Hughes with just a Desert Eagle. Dry could have easily bought him. Not sure what the thought was there. Dry with the AWP. He rings off 1. Mind Hughes going down to the AWP themselves. And a nice shot from Dry again! He's absolutely mad. Fluffy Cookie finally trades it back. AWP down. Exons takes 1 as well. So does 4Life. So it's up to Blue Life in his own 1-on-3. But from the flank, he's not ready for it. Oh, and nearly. Exon's down to 1 health. And the bomb is down in mid. And the positioning here is great. And he's ready for it on Catwalk. Blue Sky. Ooh, that timing may have just saved him. 4Life holding the angle. They're going to be pushing up into mid here. Holding on the corner. 4Life gets the shot. And we're up to 7-7. And now UCF, they're going to be forced on an eco. So Embry Riddle, they actually might be able to win the half. On the T side. MP9's a scout at M4 is all UCF has. And now it's not terrible, but they're definitely going to be getting aggressive here. If Embry Riddle... If these MP9s can find even just 1 kill, it's going to be able to snowball, as they'll be able to retrieve 1 gun after another. But it looks like they're going to be sitting back, waiting for Embry Riddle to push up, and Exon's holding on this angle. Kaz is pushed up here on the outside of A. The audio from Dry might make Kaz want to push, and he will. And in the meantime, Virtual and 4Life both found kills. It's traded out by Fluffy Cookie, but Steedle and Kaz ended up going down. Mind Hughes tagging down Rascal. The scout needs to connect another shot as Embry pushes out onto the A bomb site. And it looks like this half is going to go pretty well for them. Blue Sky, he has a retrieved AK-47, and with full utility, it's down to him in a 1-on-4. Pushing up the catwalk, he's not going to be ready for the angle. Virtual hits the shot. And Embry-Riddle win the half 8-7 on UCF's map pick. Now, mind you, these guys are the second best collegiate team in the nation. And if Embry-Riddle can pick up a good start here onto the CT side, they might just be able to take their map pick away from them. And it's going to have to start with them picking up this pistol round. Three sets of armor here for Embry-Riddle. They have the Molotov, they have a smoke. Meanwhile, 4 sets of armor and utility on cause here for UCF. And they're pushing up into mid. Flashbang forces them to fall back. And now it's going to be looking like they're going to be pushing up onto the catwalk. And will they go fast? Dry takes a couple points of health. 2 players have now been spotted. As the execution goes out, smoke's going over. Fluffy Cookie, fully blind, does find one on the dry. Dropping down to CT. Shots connect. Exons can't do much more, and now in a 2-on-4, the players rotating in. Mindhughes, he might be able to find a bit of a timing advantage. A nice headshot to find the first. Blue Sky holding on sight. He has a USP of his own, so these headshots are critical. Oh, and I'm not sure what was going on there. Mindhughes finding a bunch of good shots. They spot the last player cause. And it looks like it's going to be an absolute pinch. And they do it. The 2-on-4. 4 kills here for Mindhughes. And without a defuse kit, they will still have enough time. And a good retake there from Embry-Riddle to pick up the pistol round. It looked all but gone. With the bomb plant. Currently, UCF, they're probably going to buy this one back. They don't want Embry-Riddle to snowball. Give them double digits. They can easily just pick up Glocks here. But it actually looks like they're just going to go with some Deagles. They're going to buy into the next round. They want to take this lead back as quickly as possible. Embry-Riddle are going to be going with 3 MP9s from us and M4. But can these Deagles hit some critical shots where UCF might just be able to steal this round away? And they do hit the first for life, getting a little antsy in mid. There's one MP9 gone. Ooh, and a second Fluffy Cookie. Dink comes in. Exons and Fluffy Cookie taking shots back and forth. And this is not looking good for Embry-Riddle. They're going to be pushing up onto the B side, UCF. Mindhughes into mid. Bomb's actually down. Steedle over here on the B bomb site. If he lines up the shot, he'll connect. M4 is down. And with Exons tagged as well, he goes down. And it's Virtual Roller stuck in CT. Oh, and he actually finds one. Can he connect the second? It's close. And he actually barely turns it into a 1-on-1. So now the bomb's going to be going down on the B bomb site. Fluffy Cookie in a 1-on-1. With 5 points of health remaining. It's so close. Fluffy Cookie's going for the shot. He tries to do a simple. And, not sure where the gun went. We'll find it at the end of the round. But Embry-Riddle barely will win the round. And honestly, this is actually in a really bad spot here for Embry. As now their money is going to be pretty rough. It ended up coming down to the 1-on-1. UCF, they're going to have AKs. You see Riddle MP9 from Moss, Scout. And they do manage to get one MP4 on dry. UCF, they're going to be taking a bunch of fights here out long. And gets one dry. Can he get a second? He does. And Rascal trades it out, but decent damage done. Rascal tagged down to 67. They know exactly where Exons is. He does have a smoke to save him. He actually runs out. Rascal does get tagged down to 21 HP, but he will survive. Up on catwalk here, Fluffy pushes through the smoke, finds Virtual. He only takes half health for that, so now in another 1-on-2, Mindhughes and 4Life have to pull it out again. This time, Rascal and Fluffy tagged fairly enough. And they have a fair amount of utility. However, with just a Scout MP9 and 3 AK-47s to get through, it looks unlikely. First shot connecting. That's one player down. Mind you, he's looking to sort of hit the Kukli shot here. Scout needs to do work. 4Life does get one. Can he finish it off? The AK spraying down. It's awkward, but he does it. And with a defuse kit, the one-on-one 4Life pulls it off. So many whiffs here as the clutches are going in the way of Embry Riddle. And he retrieves an M4 AK-47, I believe, was a little too far. And now it's so awkward. UCF, they will be able to buy up once again, but it only puts more money in Embry Riddle's pants. I don't know if that was the right word, but we'll go with it. Embry Riddle on a lead 11-7. Except their money is just not holding good at all, honestly. In a way, they're going to be wishing... Whoa! Nice shot from Exons. I don't know if that was mid-air or not, but he finds the first shot onto Fluffy Cookie. He goes for the further peek. Steedle, he'll take it down. Into a 4-on-4. I'm honestly giving the advantage to UCF, but they seem to really be struggling. They've lost so many clutches now where they've had the advantage. 2s on 4s, 1 on 3s. It's all going in the way of Embry Riddle. Now fully blind, 4Life goes out in the open. Oh, and the Molotov doing a ton of damage there, and it's dry and virtual now in a 2-on-4 and a nearly unretakeable site. I think this is finally where Embry Riddle may say, alright, we need to settle. I think we need to save this one. We'll let them get one round. We'll let them get 8. If we keep our last 2 guns, we might have a shot in the next round as an eco. I guess. Spotted the tag. Nice shot there from Steedle, and I don't think Embry's going to have the ability to save now. Steedle does get dinked. And UCF goes up to 8. I'm just looking at the scoreboard here. Steedle and Rascal, absolutely amazing, but it's Embry Riddle who really seems to be firing off on all cylinders. As everyone's showing up when they're needed. It's been Dry who's been really the man of the show, getting a lot of these really important entries into the round. But Embry Riddle, they're going to give up one. They're going to go with USPs, and they're just going to push A long. And UCF has to hear this. Rascal, he's going to try and get up Cat before any of the Riddle players get up there. Molotov to go behind them. They're just going to run through it, and it's going to be an onslaught. They do find the first. They do find a second. But they are halted there by a Molotov. Fluffy Cookie sort of shooting his teammate just a tad. They have picked up a Deagle. Oh, no way. Virtual up on the catwalk. Shots are connecting. Oh, it was close. Embry did not want to give up much there. And while round does go in the way of UCF, that's going to be really good for Embry Riddle. They're going to be feeling good about that. It's not really going to break the economy much more. But Embry, they're actually fully reset here. They had no loss bonus racked up, but they will invest enough into here. Deagles could be enough to try and take this round out, so they're going to be giving 10 to UCF unless something miraculous manages to happen here. And I've seen some crazier things so far in this match. Cat Dry takes one. Nice shot from Fluffy Cookie there. Down to 10 points of health. 4Life coming in from behind. He might be able to find the shot onto Cos, but oh, it's awkward. He does manage to get it, but nearly losing his life for it. It's just 4Life and Mind Use again. Steedle will take it. Now 4 life. He's going to be looking to save this AK into the next round. Maybe he can find something. Does get 1. They know exactly where he is. Can he walk away with his life? That is the question. 4 life in top mid. Barely avoids the sights of Steedle, but as soon as he peeks, he just go down. And he does. And now, the buy from Imbrutal. And this round is going to be really important, as Imbrutal needs to not tie this up. They need to get the win here, otherwise it's going to break their economy once again and allow UCF to go up to 12, and with lots of money in their pockets. If you can shut them down here, not only are you going to be able to go up to 12 rounds, but then you're still going to have to fight for that 13, as this will not really break their economy. And a nice spray down Dry. He does get 1, does some decent damage onto the second, but up from Catwalk is Dry. He's surrounded, and Fluffy Cookie finds 3 on the 8 bomb site. He makes it 4, and it's down to mine. He's on 1 on 4. It looks like it might be the ace. He does avoid it, but it's still on a 1 on 3, and what a disaster here for Embry Riddle. Steedle sitting in the corner here. He spots out the gun. It's awkward. He misses the shot. Steedle peeks. And absolutely insane there. Fluffy Cookie immediately just finds 3 on the site. And Embry Riddle, that's going to hurt, because they're going to have to save once again. UCF, they're going to find 12 off this, and Mindhughes just gets tagged. They're going to be pushing this Catwalk again. They know it was weak. And Fluffy Cookie's feeling strong about it. Rascal does get the first. Steedle with more. That can take some damage and a lot of shots here. Finally. And now UCF, they're mad. They're just ready to tap heads. Dry sits in the smoke here. I really actually like this position because so many players are tagged and they're shooting each other, and wait, what? Cause it was, I think he just shot in there at random because they were just shooting around anyways, but they find the kill onto Dry. They weren't sure where he was, and they found him through the smoke. 3 AWPs here. Hughes does get tagged by that of Fluffy Cookie, but I don't think UCF is going to be ready for a Dry with an AWP. And now they know that there's 1, but do they know that there's a second? Not just yet, but Kazi's going to be able to take mid control single-handedly. It's Mindhughes able to hold this angle, but it looks like the push is going to come from Cat. Bomb is down top mid, so it looks like it's going to rotate in. Blue Sky finds 1 onto Virtual Roller. There's still 2 AWPs alive here for Embry Riddle. Exon's kind of stuck in that position. He needs to get out of there fast before he gets peeked. Oh, and nice shots there. He's now in the 1 on 3 that he wasn't able to do before, but with only 30 points of health, can he do it again? Embry Riddle, they need to shut down this cat take. It's worked way too well for UCF. They need to shut them down right now. Literally, right now. And it looks like they're going to give up a little bit of their economy. They really just want to hunt for this AWP on Mindhughes, as if they take it into the next round, that really gives them a chance. But last 2 players are low. At this point, you just need to pistol him. He gets the no-scope onto 1, and nice there from Mindhughes. He does take the rest, but they won't take the round. Mindhughes will get to live with his AWP. But UCF, they're going to find 13. And honestly, Embry Riddle, they can choose to force buy if they really feel like it, but I don't think they should go for it. I think they fight at 14. And let's see if we can bring this match out 16-14. ADP not connecting there for Fluffy Cookie. And actually, Embry Riddle, they will force. I didn't think they were going to at first. But the B site already given up. Mind he's missing a crucial shot to try and open this round up. And it's already into a retake here for Embry Riddle. This spells disaster. And shot through the smoke. Mind Hughes goes down. They should know that's the AWP. And Embry Riddle, they need to try and retrieve that AWP. They need to save. They need to get out of there. But Fluffy Cookie, he's going to be doing it. He finds two. For life, he reconnects back. But it's not looking good. Nice shot from For Life. It's actually into the 2-on-2. Down in mid, it's Steedle. He rotates back. They're not sure. Both player towards mid here. And they're not ready for this. It's Exons. He finds the first. Looking for the spray. He's down to a pistol. And it looks like Steedle, he's read the angle. And he's ready for it. And it was so close there for Embry Riddle. They're not able to do it. Some amazing shots. But Steedle eluded them. He went into the middle position through the doors. And Embry Riddle, they were not ready for it whatsoever. And he'll actually be picking up 30 kills so far in this matchup. And both players here really holding strong. Now it looks like Embry Riddle are going to be fighting for overtime, but some decent damage here. There's actually a shot here. From middle to B, they go, and it's Mind who's on the site, who's retrieved an AK-47. He does find one. Missed shot! Fluffy Cookie gets another, and Steedle down. Oh, and a nice shot from Dry as well, so now it's Steedle in a 1-on-4. They should know exactly where he is. Alan tried to hold him off. Now he does have a lot of utility. It's all three players there in the open, but he only finds one. And off an eco. Embry Riddle, they'll keep the hope alive to try and take this without going to overtime. And their money has quite recovered now. Exons and Dry were the ones who really needed to survive. They take the AWP going into the next round, but they're one round away from crushing the economy of UCF. You guys are the best collegiate team we've played. Thank you. We've never played this map, says Exons. Life did get tagged there in middle. 2 AWPs here for Embry Riddle. Ooh, shot nearly connected on For Life. Try up in middle here. This is a great position if he can just get a player to stand, and he will. Dry's going to open it up. He's going to be able to fall back, and that's Rascal down. And now this is great positioning from ERAU. They've pushed back, and now they're actually pushing Cat. I kind of like this. Fully blind. Virtual goes one. Exons, he manages to get a first. Can he find a second? It's such an awkward exchange. But now we're into a 3-on-3. AWP moved up in the open. Fluffy Cookie gets a second. He's been going off on this half. Into mid again. Oh, Mind Hughes will connect. So now we're into a 2-on-2. For Life and Mind Hughes, they've done it before. But rotating in late. Mind Hughes, does he go for the Kukli? He will. He can't connect. They know exactly where he is. Molotov going in. He does have a smoke grenade, but it's so awkward of an exchange. For Life, he's actually going to go out long. I kind of like this positioning as long as Steedle isn't ready for it. He's holding the angle in the open. This could be a great kill for For Life, and it is. Now it's Cause in a 1-on-2. He moves up. He finds the second. Oh, no. For Life, he's so low. Pushing up For Life. He does have 2 flashbangs, but he's going to be pushing the site. Peru. Cause hits the shot. And so close there. If only they had timed the peaks together, I think they could have done it. But now the economy for Embry Riddle is broken. We're going to be able to piece together an AWP and M4, but the rest is all painful. I should get a second M4 on For Life. And now they're going to be fighting for overtime. 3 rounds to be able to pull it off. And this is UCF's map pick. After he takes a little bit of damage, he actually finds Fluffy through the smoke. So the man who's been leading it here on this T side, he'll get it. Oh, but knives out for both players, but because he's now all the way up into CT. They know that no player holds F into mid, and another nice shot, and a third for Cause. And this looks over, ladies and gentlemen. Can For Life in Mind Fuse do it again? They've done a 2-on-4 before. They've had opportunities, but will it work out? Goes down. It's down to 4 Life. And 16-12, UCF will pick up the first map on Dust 2. Now, this is their map pick. And it was a great effort there from Embry-Riddle. It was a really close game, honestly. UCF, they were able to pull it off. A few mistakes there from Embry-Riddle, but I'm definitely thinking that going into the next map, we will see Embry-Riddle. They might be able to pick it up and push it to a third. And we're going to throw it over to a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
She found a way into my heart. Oh, oh. She don't make up, no, she make art. And I need a way to treat it, 'cause I keep getting high off of her. Off of her. I know that you'd be bad from the minute I saw you. But somehow I keep running back to you. Back to you, back to. Long nights can get me feeling lonely. Hey. And hearing music that can make me smile. But the way I feel with her cannot be explained. But one thing still remains on my mind. I know that you'd be bad from the minute I saw you. But somehow I keep running back to you. Back to you. Let's get away from here. Let's get away from here. Let's get away from strangers found lost in time with one another. The hourglass takes us further from here. Strangers found lost in time with one another. The hourglass takes us further from here.
And welcome back, everyone. We are here over on Overpass, and I believe this is ERAU's map pick. And we'll see, after a great showing on Dust 2, but they weren't quite able to make it through, can Embry-Riddle take it on their map pick here on Overpass and push it to a third map? I'm not quite sure what the third map is. I would think it may be something like a nuke or something of that, but whoa, what a dink onto dry. That is the most craziest shot I've ever seen. And now it's already going to be forcing back Embry-Riddle onto the onto the site. As pushing up in through bathrooms, UCF, they go as fast as they possibly can. Taking some gunfights, the Molotov not able to do too much, but Virtual, he does get one into a 4-on-4. 4Life gets another. Rascal trades it out from Truck. It's Virtual. Fluffy Cookie gets one, and it's now Exons in a 1-on-2. They know exactly where he's holding from, and if he can connect one headshot, he's going to be able to even this up. Bomb plant going down in the Truck position. Exons gets dinked. He's got to be able to connect headshots here. They know he dinked him, and they're just going to wallbang him. And UCF, they're going to take the first round, the first pistol here on Overpass. P90. I have not seen a P90 since 2012. And the Rush B strat was the one that always worked. But it looks something similar to what's going to be happening now. Kazi does get two. And he's just traded out. Rascal thought he killed 4Life, but won't be able to. Last two players over here. P90 is going to be pushing up as fast as it can, and the players line up. P90 actually doing quite a fair bit of work there. He ended up getting 3, I believe, there. I believe. It's either 2 or 3. The money looking good. Embry-Riddle, they're going to buy up. Mind Hughes with the glass cannon, so I'm excited to see how this goes. Now, how to play Overpass? The question is, it really takes a lot of coordination, a lot of utility usage, a lot of working together. You see that from the execute here onto the B-bomb site, where the advantage currently sits in the hands of Embry-Riddle, but reload coming in. 4Life will fall. Control retrieved in 2-on-3. Kaz does find one onto Virtual Roller. He nearly loses it to Mind Hughes, who misses a crucial shot, and it's right Mind Hughes in heaven. And a quick cleanup there. Embry-Riddle kind of just standing in the open. They were wanting to take some aim duels, but headshots came in from Kaz. And honestly, they just took it pretty free. And UCF, they're off to a quick start here. Blue Sky down to 39 HP off that backstab from his teammate. Pushing in, Embry-Riddle's made so much noise here in Connector. I'd be very surprised. Nice shot from Exons, though. He's probably going to go for this AK-47. And it's going to be a pretty dangerous one. Actually, this round is looking pretty crazy given the circumstances. Mind Hughes has moved up. And now he takes Fluffy Cookie. But Exons goes down here on the site. It's Cause and Blue Sky. The only ones left. Now they're fairly tagged, so Smolotov could do some good work. They're going to commit to the plant on the A bomb site. Ooh, and these shots are so close here. Cause will hold it. He's ready for the angle, and he just hits the wall bang. And he'll take it. As UCF move their lead to 4 rounds. And Embry-Riddle, they really look to be off to somewhat of a slow start here. They need to go ahead and respond here in the 5th round. Otherwise, UCF are going to have the ability to snowball, and it looks like it's going to be a very fast execution here onto the B bomb site. I'm actually dropped, so they're not going to be committing too hard to this. Fluffy Cookie still at the P90, does get tagged dry. I'm not sure he's going to be ready for it. Does get traded out. AWP should be able to be picked up here. That is should. Virtual. Honestly, him making so much noise, Embry-Riddle should be ready for this B hit. Life prepared for the boost angle. UCF, they still have quite a large amount of utility to do this. Exons holding at the back of Monster, unable to connect anything. And now the push comes in, but For Life, he might be ready for this. Can't connect the shot. Rascal pushes it, and Blue Sky finds a nice headshot as well, and it's virtual. He's still playing gun swap on A, but he'll be forced to save. And these are some honestly really aggressive positions here from Embry-Riddle. And they're just, so far, they haven't connected. They haven't found much of anything. Now, it looks like he's going to be able to run away and save this AK-47. Here, UCF up to 5. I really like how Fluffy's just consistently going to stick with this P90. And I honestly think it is not going to be a terrible choice. I really think it actually just might be able to work. Buy up here. Force buy, actually, for Embry-Riddle. A little bit of damage. Dry has as well. So advantage fairly here. Fluffy Cookie pushing through the smoke. For Life is going to be able to use the FAMAS to his advantage. Dry finds one as well. So now it's looking quite good here for Embry-Riddle. And for everyone here in Florida, it looks like we're going to get nailed by that tropical storm at this point. So I will see you guys on Friday, where we're going to be seeing about a lot of rain, but shouldn't be more than just that. What's a normal Florida day anyways? Pushing up here towards long. Rascal goes low on the site. Blue Sky finds a second. Ow! But a quick spray down from Virtual Roller and For Life, who have rotated in. And they're going to be able to take it. Ooh, and one thing that I'm worrying about now is that, Jack, I'm not sure if you're watching this, but, it just gives me a few concerns for Saturday. Just a few. That's a little worrisome. You know, tropical depressions never stopped Florida. Not even a Category 2's really stopped Florida. Not even a Category 5, honestly. It's just Florida. But going back into this round, pushing up into mid. Virtual Roller, he's going to lose his life. ADP does connect with the wall bang. Mind he's going to fall back. Does manage to get one. in the bathrooms. 2 players pushed up here. Just going down. It's really been a lot of this aggressive positioning. How was that a missed shot? But that hit dry! He can't connect the easy shots, but he for sure will connect the hard ones, and now he's into a 1-on-2. Blue Sky pushed up close here, but Dry almost seems ready for it. Who's going to move first? It's going to be Blue Sky, but it'll connect the headshot. And Dry, you absolute madman on this AWP. Eco now for Embrittle. Oh, but that doesn't matter. Virtual, he's going to find the headshot. And when you're popping heads, it doesn't matter what gun you have. Axons and 4Life both making work with the Deagle. And now, Seedle and Rascal are all that is left. Seedle tagged down by the Scout to 29 points of health. And now, both of them are Rascal down to 13. And it's looking very good for Embrittle here. I like this very pushed up position actually from Mind Hughes. And really anywhere that UCF decides to go here, there's going to be met with some type of resistance. AWP here for Seedle sitting back in the bathrooms. Mind Hughes if they just allow the bomb plant here, they do spot him out, so this is not good, but they need to connect shots. Pushing up. So that's one player avoided. Now Mind Hughes pushing up. I'm not sure if they're going to be ready for this angle to not be clear. They may have heard him though. Finds the first. Now holding the angle. Heard the scope. He's tagged low. And he wants to play time, but Mind Hughes is going to be holding the angle and ready for it. Knew he had him stuck in the corner. And a good job there for Embrittle. They'll take the round. 6-2. The money not looking too good right now for UCF. They've cut it close multiple times. Now, at least with the bomb, they're going to be able to hold off. They should be able to buy into this round. Fluffy, he's been really enjoying the P90, so I imagine he'll elect for such. Cause could even drop one if he felt like it. And it looks like, yep, they are going to buy up into this round. And he will go for the P90. So, we're liking it. We're liking the play here. But, Embrittle has 2 AWPs. And the buy is honestly not that bad for UCF. Holding the angle. P90 doing so much work here. It's actually working really well. A lot better than I expected. Short towards water. Mind he's trying to find a shot here through the wood. Missed smoke there. That actually could end up being very important here, as it's now going to allow Rill to reset a little bit. The push looks to be coming in over towards A. Smoke's going out. And UCF, they will be committing here. Virtual fully blinded, falls away. And see, that's what I'm not liking about Embrittle at the moment. They're playing these very aggressive angles. With any type of utility, it honestly just hurts them. P90 given to Rascal. It's going to get 2. And Kaz managed to get 1 as well with the wall bang. And this defense is falling apart here for Embrittle. They're going to go ahead and save. Mind Hughes can drop pistols. We're going to go with 5 Desert Eagles. Mind Hughes actually goes with the Scout. We've seen it do a lot of work. Pushing up into mid for like 1. Can Embrittle find 1 more? Steedle knew exactly where Dry was, and now it's Mind Hughes over on B. can't do much work with a missed shot. And now, UCF, they're up to 8. They're going to be able to run away with this half if Embry-Riddle doesn't stop them now on this bye round. And from here, Dry and Mindhughes going with the double AWP setup. Missed shot from Dry. He's going to get one. Fully blind. Exons falls off. They know exactly where he is in water. He's going to have to fight for it. He can't get one. Seal does get tagged down relatively low. But UCF, they have the sight. They have the bomb down. Fully blind. He actually does a fair amount of damage onto Virtual. Does get the kill. 2 AWPs holding this angle, but I don't think they're going to be ready for Steele's position. He does manage to get one. And the ADP on Mindhughes. Oh, he hits the no-scope. On to Kaz. And they do have the defuse kit. And that'll be enough. The flank there from Mindhughes manages to give him 3. Once again, P90 for Fluffy. I mean, he's got 10 kills. It's proving its worth. It is really holding its weight in gold. And now Embry-Riddle, they're up to 3. They need to chain 4 rounds together to really get a good half out of this defense. Oh, a nice shot from Mindhughes. These up shots have been spicy. Virtual does get 1. Fluffy Cookie with the MP9. 90 will trade it out. Nice shot from 4 Life there. Worried about Connector, rightfully so, as that's Rascal. They've moved back now. Dry pushed up here. I really like this positioning from Embry-Riddle, but that dropped AK, or dropped from Moss, excuse me. I think that's going to give away his position. Mindhughes takes a shot. But Blue Sky already over on the site. He knows he's surrounded. Mindhughes needs help and fast. He's not sure where any of the remaining players are. He jumps across somewhat safely, but now it's going to be Rascal nearby. But I don't know if he's entirely going to be prepared for it. Nice shot again from Mindhughes. Entirely ready for him to jump across. And now Mindhughes holding this last angle. Another jump. But Blue Sky doesn't do it as clean. Mindhughes will connect it even easier. And a great round there from Mindhughes to give Embry-Riddle 4. And they're bringing it back slowly yet surely. UCF are going to be able to have another bye once again. Dry does get a first. 4 Life does as well, but Blue Sky pushed up here. It's just the aggression from UCF that Embry-Riddle is not ready for. And they've been able to trade out kills really well. Exons, he'll get the better of it, but it's so close. The spray coming in, 19 points of health. 4 Life gets another. And Embry-Riddle, they've took it back out to 5. And now, UCF actually, they're going to force buy into this. And I think this is going to be a fairly good option given their loss bonus. If they can win this, they could easily put it into a 10-5 half. But if they lose this, I don't know if they're going to be able to have enough. Fluffy does actually get 1! And he actually gets a second. Nice nade there, doing quite a lot of damage to Connector. And Dry is going off with the AWP. And now into a 3-on-3. Dry is going to move away. And a nice flash going over up on the short. However, Virtual does get blinded by it. Oh, and nearly the flick, but he will walk away with his life. Virtual does get 1. Dry's down low. If he can find anything, he'll be good. And now it's mine. He's in a 1-on-2. This is going to be a very important round here for Embry-Riddle. They know exactly where he is. He's fired off once. They spotted him. Mindhughes, he'll actually be able to get out here. I'm really worried about this long player, but This is such an awkward retake here. Ooh, nice shot from Kaz there to close it out, though. And 9-5. Embryol, they do have enough money to kind of force it into this. Dry doesn't really have much, but for life, he could drop down AWP. But they'll decide not to do it, so that extra $1,600 on For Life really won't go to much use. Feels a little worrisome as the ops have been really doing the work here for Dry, and Mind Use pushing down. Mind Use just ends up burning in the Molotov, trying to find something. Puffy Cookie gets another. It's not looking good here, and it looks like Amber it'll be a 10-5 half. We're kind of stuck on the body here. Bomb goes down. Virtual 2 points of health. I don't know exactly where it is. His bottom spotted and shotted. And a 10-5 half here for the UCF Knights. Now this is a very strong lead for them. And Dry and Exons, they haven't been able to show up as much here in this half, but hopefully we'll see something different here, where all 5 Embryriddle players can start firing off. Such as UCF is. They've all been playing really great on this map. And we really saw Blue Sky and not able to frag as hard, but it's looking really good here. And all 5 players here for Embryriddle pushing up towards a bomb site, and not sure where that smoke went at all. It went somewhere on a B. Smoking over onto A. The rotations kind of moved around. I actually really like this from Embryriddle, but Steedle pushed up here in connector. They're going to be ready for the rotation. And down in Monster, Rascal can't get much of anything. Fully surrounded. Blue Sky in the open. The absolute chaos. One player's already back, but Embryriddle just jumping around, able to connect a little better. Nope, we're still having trouble connecting. And finally, we were kind of going back into a regular round in a 2-on-2. They'll even admit it's a mess. Both players towards Monster. One's been spotted. The second is as well, I believe. And Seedle up in the open. Oh, it's still just such a mess. Oh, it's absolutely insane. But they'll manage to do it. UCF. Clock getting a little close. If Embryriddle could have held on for just a few more seconds, they would have had it. And from there, 11-5. And Embryriddle not picking up that pistol round. They did find both on Dust 2, but they weren't able to find any so far here on Overpass. They're going to force up as best they can. At least Exons and 4Life will. I'm not sure if Dry Mind using Virtual really got the memo, but they're going to do the best that they can. Jumping 9s and a quick push up from Long. Fluffy Cookie, he's going to connect with the headshot. Taking a second. He's been crisp so far here on Overpass. Seedle's going to finish it off. He's going to find the bomb, and it's Dry, the only one remaining. He's been able to hit some nasty flicks, but will he manage to do it here on the Desert Eagle? And I'm not sure that UCF is going to be prepared for him to be here. Oh, and he actually walks around. Can he find it? No, Seedle turns around in time. No headshot able to connect. And from there, Embryriddle, they're going to have an awkward buy. Yeah, from 4Life and Exons buying in the previous round, Exons are going to go with an AK-47 and no armor. 4Life, he grabs a Nova. Going pushing up. Virtual takes a lot of somewhat unnecessary damage. I'm kind of liking this position But he has chosen not to change the angle, and Exons will go down for that with no armor. Oh no. Stuck in the back corner. Fluffy goes down, so into a 3-on-3 as Blue Sky with the MP9 does find one, but all remaining players here for UCF are down on the B bomb site. Mind Hughes gets one, immediately traded. But Cause is in such a good position here. He finds Virtual, and now it's Dry in a 1-on-2. He's been the man to clutch here for Embry Riddle. But this is going to be asking for quite a lot. And I think they're going to be knowing that Dry is going to be coming from one of these two angles. Cause falling back. I'm not sure if they're thinking that Dry has gone back towards B all in the open plant position. Oh yeah, Dry was not prepared for that. Was most likely expecting that bathroom players to rotate down into connector or rotate, I mean, even towards long. I think the safe plant once you've cleared bank would just be stick to your gut, plant safe, and try and turn into a 1-on-1. AWP given to Fluffy Cookie. Money not looking good here for Embry Riddle, and it looks like they're going to force up as best they can. Deagle on Mind Hughes. We have 4 AK-47s. They do have armor. They have a little bit of utility. They can work with it. And it looks like it's going to be a fast push over towards the B bomb site. Molotovs are being smoked out. The injury goes for Blue Sky. Fluffy Cookie gets one as well. And now the remaining players pushing out some monster. Virtual gets one. Make it a second. And with now him into a 1-on-2. He gets tagged down to half HP. Fluffy Cookie up here. Up towards short. First shot missed. Second shot misses as well, but Fluffy Cookie comes in and he actually takes the kill. I'm not sure. Wait, that was a no-scope. I wish we had seen that. 14-5. And Embry Riddle, they're gonna force with the Eagles. SG, they're just gonna keep forcing it back. I think they're going to try and see if they can chain something together. They don't want to play overtime. But wow, the aggression from Steedle, the spray finds too, and what Embry thought they might have a shot in this round is all but gone. Blue Sky gets one, and it's down to Exons alone. 5-on-1. He does get one. Two players nearby, fully blinded up. CZ75 drive-by headshot will close it out as UCF finds series point. Full buy here from Embry Riddle. AK-47's decent utility and the AWP on Mind Hughes, but will the aggression come out again? Fluffy Cookie pushing into the connector this time. He actually finds a second. He makes it not enough, and I don't know why we're sticking to this body. No, we are really not doing so well here. Pushing out. Oh, nice spray there from 4Life, shooting his teammate a whole bunch. But they know that there's a player behind. That's Steedle with the AWP, but 4Life, you've done so much damage to your teammate. And that's going to be it. What a crazy round to finish it out. Had a great showing there on Dust 2, but it just wasn't enough. And that is going to be it. And what a fairly good series, mind you. UCF being the second best. The second best in collegiate Counter-Strike. Put up a great fight there on Dust 2. And honestly, quite a fun match to watch and cast. There's a lot of good plays, even on Overpass. Dust 2 was really action-packed, but I'm very hopeful for the remainder of the season here for CSGO. But that is going to be it. Make sure you RSVP for the Valorant versus CSGO show match on November 14th in the Student Union Event Center. The QR code is on screen as it is passing by. You can follow us on our socials, Twitter, ERAU Esports, and our Instagram, ERAU Esports. You can find our Discord link in the scrolling text below. But that is going to do us. Currently, Embry-Riddle sitting at 1-4 in the season. They did pick up a win. I believe that was Sunday. Yes. Or no, it was actually yesterday against FGCU. They win 2-0 on Nuke and Vertigo. So, good match there. There's still a lot for the remainder of the season. So, we will be back. You can follow us in our Discord for any updates on when we'll be going live, as well as just follow us on Twitch. You'll get a notification there. And that's it. My name is TFG. If you enjoyed, follow us on our socials, and we will see you on Saturday. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
Running round like dollars in the wind, bending over backwards just to let you in. I told you that one day ain't never enough. You tell me I hate you, I still call you up. If we don't got trust, we can never have love. I was putting in the hours, I was. But you were calling me a liar, 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 liar. Yeah, I've been putting in the hours, I was. And it's coming down to now and never. I was putting in the I'm sick of fighting the things that you said